The American continents. The American continental bloc or blocks. USA, the United States of America. The 50 American United countries. The free internal borders apart from Mexico. The great fightings for independence united them since 1775. Below a bit and above a bit up to now, USA was formed and founded by the General George Washington with the common dollar, which became the international dollar, the international currency. He was the first president of the United States of America. He became the general because he was the necessary asset at the right time, in the right place. The greatest bros in the war for freedom, the Revolutionary War, began there and there, became the pragmatic good example for all the world nations to become the independent ones. For peaceful villages, peaceful towns, peaceful cities, even all the outskirts of the cities of the nations, different nations all over the world. Revolutionaries started the revolutions globally. Since then, we had peaceful revolution and violent revolutions due to the chain of very many factors supporting the revolutions according to its apex or boiling point. When world people hear the term American, they think of people who live in the United States. USA, though the United States is the large nation in North America, it is not the only American nation. Canadians and Mexicans are Americans who live in North America. This is the RUDA president, Mr. Professor Barafinda Seki-Fred, the senior politician with the total seniority. Still many more are coming. Panamanians and Costa Ricans are Americans who live in Middle America. The Brazilians and Peruvians who do live in Latin America also are Americans. Finally, Cubans and Jamaicans and Haitians are all Americans who live in the Caribbean. Therefore, this file unit will introduce you to Americans in Latin America and the Caribbean. This was the first trend to the first Americans trekked across and became the real Americans. After long journeys in long distances made of different places, of different people. After Christopher Columbus's voyages in the 1490s, the new Americans began to arrive from Europe, addition to the above. In South America, they came mostly from Spain and Portugal. Soon the European Americans began bringing in forced migrants as slaves from Africa, hence leading to USA, the United States of America. In this constant unity, the South Americans who are descended from these three main groups, the Amerindianism, European Americans, and the Afro-Americans. Hence, all became and still becoming Americans. All are descended from migrants from different continents of the world. Life kept on changing rapidly hither and yon in America, mostly in South America, due to different factors which made them to build many factories leading to industries, hence high production for the Americans and for the international markets elsewhere. Here we dash to North America. North America is a remarkable continent. Her people like South Americans or South Americans came from many different groups or areas. The most present day today Mexicans trace their roots back to our Amerindians, to Spanish Americans, or to combinations of the two. The ancestors of people in the United States come from every part of the world. People should get to know that they are one man, one person, one nation. All people came from different lands of God all over the world. Today's Canadians are descended mostly from Amerindians, British Americans, and French Americans, with smaller numbers coming from Eastern and Southern Europe, Africa, and Asia in general. The North America's resources are among the richest in the world. Its climate and vegetation is varied. Large rivers such as the Mississippi and huge lakes such as the Great Lakes provide much water. Nevertheless, deserts in Mexico and in California and in Nevada are among the driest parts of the world. Over there in the USA, this is the RUDA president identifying you, the USA, the United States of America. Therefore, North America means change. The younger Americans are facing changes in Mexico, Canada, and the United States. According to the political North American, are arranged in the ascending order as follows. At the top in the north east we have Alaska. From Alaska moving downwards you find Canada. From Canada you move downwards towards the United States. After landing there, you move down. You will find Mexico. So Mexico is there at Guatemala, bordering over there. Below Mexico are other small states over there, but we are very much interested in this Mexico, which brought the records in the history of the United States. The Mexico is Mexico of today, but Mexico with her citizens, let me think and hope that they are modern persons with total modernities in brains, self-liberating everywhere, academically, independence for all the natives and the the visitors, to share peace, love, unity, total reconciliation, total democracy and independence, fraternity, liberty, and the total aim of the total unification of all people from all the ends of the world. This one shall boost the industries, new sciences and technology, matching with the modern world and her modernities. Therefore, I greet you, the people of Mexico. Good day, good morning. If it is noon, good afternoon. If it is evening, good evening. I do call upon the people of Mexico to unite together with all other world people for total equality, fraternity, liberty, and total independence of the world to be shared together. Peace, total stamina, and the human heart, love, equality in each and everything to boost the world industries and world markets, the world with no borders as far as markets, knowledge. Here I mean academic struggle, new science and technologies in the new world order are as concerned. We are all people of God. We are all united by single mono-God. The only God we believe is one. The only God we believe in is one. Unite all of us together in a peace, for peace, love, unity, impartiality, total democracy, for total freedoms to enjoy each and everything, to share the little and the big, for common ground of being human beings with the best qualities of humanity in this coming quickest democracy brought to you by the ruler and the rulers. Rulers are males and females plus the double sexes all over the world. Let us have the special message to be shared to all the world people that we are together. Our togetherness shall strengthen us, all of us together like the upper teeth and the bottom teeth for the world economic development in the lineage of new high science and technology to modernize the whole world for the proper roadmap leading us to the future heavenly kingdom where we shall be dancing the better tunes. All of us together being engulfed by so-called common angels and to the greatest God, Jesus Christ shall be there, Nabi Muhammad and Buddha, and others whom you shall be not knowing, or that you will have not known before, or you had not known before, but everything, everyone, you know, and the ones you don't know shall be in the largest congregation. We shall learn how to share the little and the big, though many of the current people in this world have failed to do that, have missed the point. But let us unite together, all of us together in this world, the free world of the people. We share the days, the nights, we share the rain, the sunshine, the oxygen, the air, without borders. As however side we share the death, we share the good and the bad, his and yours. Therefore, I greet you, and greet for me all the people of the United States, inclusive the people of Canada and the rest plus elsewhere in the United States of America. This is the Luda president in USA too, the United States of Africa too. Here and there, the global people, people of different diversities, the universal people, the people of God on this earth, in all the world continents. Borders are the root causes and the root causes of civil wars and panic wars. The root cause of poverty in head and poverty in pockets. Human external insecurity and internal insecurity. National and international prisons. All of these are the major problems surrounding the world people. Here in Africa, we have African colonial border disputes, whereby I have hinged to take an upper hand to solve these long-term grievances among the Africans, quarreling and disuniting because of these common borders in Africa, which were formed in 1884 by the far visitors who left the place long ago, as far as 1960s, below a bit and above a bit too. African life dictators of long run deceived the citizens to have fought the liberation wars for total freedoms and total independence. People stood to fight constant liberation wars in Africa since time immemorial up to now, finally leading them to Lorenz curve under the poverty line. Dangerous African independences have killed billions of Africans by African colonialists. High and maximum total deaths in Africa is the order of the day. USA too has come into the existence. The United States of Africa too, to solve all of those long-term, medium-term and short-term problems, grievances among the Africans, inclusive our visitors of near and far away, who have also lost their lives in such constant conflicts, internal conflicts, interterritorial conflicts in Africa. The new African continental leadership, United States of Africa too, bringing new general changes in Africa. Long-lasting life, peace, love, unity, security, total independence, general new kind of sharing, investment in all, ease and quickest communication, in the quickest democracy, ease and quickest transportation of all in international human rights control. In 24/7 prisons and resource security monitoring. So, persons and resource security monitoring, we want to demolish all prisons here in Africa, but basing from here in Rwanda. Full and real African continental independence in totality, total and general African new quickest democracy to be registered and dancing the better tune in the final ends. The constant general African unity, general African impartiality and impartialism, general dialogue and consensus by all in all is going to become the order of the day. To all Americans from Rwandanese source, RUDA, president, RUDA founder, and the RUDA international legal representative. RUDA is a peaceful political party of very many causes and articles of laws. 2,000 good many causes on Africa, 20,000 good many causes for the whole world, and 200 good many causes for Rwanda, plus 50 articles of laws to guide the families, man, woman, and their younger ones. The wife, husband, and the children too. USA, never to separate, ever stay united as you were greatly united by the General George Washington. The United States of America founder analyzed the total unification of all of the Americans from all of the world ends. For world total independence, human independence internationally, total dignity, world total unity, world total impartiality, and world total humanity, world total self-expressings, and world total equality on the national and international cake. Equality in education should be the main agenda for all. Equality for security must be the order of the day-to-day roadmap to peace to everyone. Peace never in pieces. Peace never into the pieces. Since 1774, 5 onwards, or backwards. Here I mean, and before, for common dollar, without borders, common high science and technology, total economic development, social and political, plus humanitarian advancement for all, never for some. Therefore, there shouldn't be and mustn't be any segregation as far as human beings are concerned. Never separation. In other words, never to separate. Mustn't be any racism or racial groupings, because all world people were created by one great God, the Nyagasani or Imana in KNYARWANDA. God has no divisionism, no hatred, no indisciplined behaviors, all cases. God has good maximum discipline. Jesus to Nabi Muhammad or taught peace in human beings, love, unity, and free independence with total freedoms. Therefore, God has good discipline. That was why provided us good discipline to be shared by everyone. Jesus too, Nabi Muhammad, and Buddha too at large. Therefore, we are one people, one man, one person all over the world. Let us all together unite and be united by the rulers and the ruler president, founder, and the ruler international legal representative globally. We are all sons and daughters of the greatest monogod, big NB, never to separate ever be united together, hand in hand, everywhere, globally, without any segregation and separation. Ever stay united. United we stand, never to separate until the point of the coming of God and his engulfing angels and plus. Love one another, don't kill one another, and never to kill one another in your life of existence. Never to give room the seeds of hatred, because it is not the mustard seed from our Lord the Nyagasani. Teach the younger ones total love, unity, total respect of one another. The roots of the quickest democracy and human developments in all the greatest God shall find all of us together there and there, hither and yon, preparing ourselves to dance the better tunes. Therefore, this 2019 new century and the new millennium, 21st century and the second millennium globally, very many greatest changes gonna be registered. And some of the signs have indicated the measures. There shall come the greatest calamities you had never seen, you had never heard of since time immemorial in the history of mankind. The greatest men and women, you over there, plus American younger ones, we love you like you love one another. God shall help you in your remaining days of living into the lasting heavenly existence God had planned for you. This is RWANDA. RWANDA in all campus direction is news. News from north, east, west, and south. RWANDA is in belief. In 4 is Rwanda Revolutionary United Democratic Advancers for 200 good many causes on Rwanda, 2,000 good many causes on Africa, to form USA 2, 20,000 good many causes for the whole world to be united together for single file move into the single village. RUDA ni ishyaka nyarwanda riharanira ubumwe bw'abanyarwanda muri demokarasi yihuse ku mpamvu nziza nyinshi 200 ku Rwanda, 200 kuri Afurika, kugira ngo ibe leta zunze ubumwe za Afurika kabiri, USA 2. N'impamvu nziza nyinshi 20 ku rwego rwese, aho Afurika igomba kuba umurwa mukuru wese, n'u Rwanda rukaba umurwa mukuru wa Afurika, ku mpamvu 200 twasobanuye haruguru hariya. Perezida nyaperezida Barafinda Seki-Fred, the real president. You can find us and talk issues on major terms at www.ruda.tk at +250. You can call us 78 34 28 62 62 2. I repeat once again, plus 250 78 34 28 622. Kigali City, Rwanda, in the Great Lakes region, in Intercaspian region. Rwanda means large country, the country of 1,000 heroes. We do operate in 24/7. You can call us, never hesitate. This is Barafindarization. The world, Africa, East African community, Rwanda, the quickest advanced democracy, has come and gained momentum at the doorways and at all levels globally, knocking into due to the best theocracy, ubutegetsi bw'Imana, fighting theotechnocracy, ubutegetsi bw'itsinda ry'abatekinisiye babi bashobora kuba bagamije kwangiza isi n'abayituye n'ibiyirimo. Isi ya none ntikiri isi yahatambutse. Isi ya none irimo abantu bigira ukuntu bigira inyaryenge, badaharanira ukuri, baharanira inyungu z'agahe gato za nta kigenda, bukukuni igitugu gusa ikandamiza, ubukorone n'ubutegetsi bw'igitugu. However, God shall accept and agree with the only positive technicians with their positive technicalities, to mention but a few. There and there I do call upon all world people for the total summonings of the quickest democracy globally to stay united to work for the general togetherness, for the general betterment of all citizens without any segregations, for the total complete change in general circles of life, fighting total insecurity all over the world, fighting against all kinds of killings all over the world government, fighting the total injustice existing in all world societies, communities, fighting these world total dictators all over the world, to surrender each and everything and accept their birds, fighting total financial embezzlement and as a resource embezzlement all over the world. The main agenda only is to bring total positive changes near and far away, hither and yon, globally, demolishing all internal and external prisons, returning all the prisoners at their homes, domestic homes. Some are no longer remembering even the ways, can lead them to their former addresses. if we demolish all the state prisons globally, prisoners shall return back home for positive economic developmental changes in all public works for only 6 hours each day until civil punishment is complete due to sentenced years for. Therefore, we have to remove all school fees for all school levels, free education for primary and secondary, and reduced fees for higher institutions and the universities. Here I mean high institutions, the colleges and plus. We have to boost all types of markets at all market levels, to boost hospital at all levels, increasing medicine and the quickest service, the reference to the clients. Here I mean patients and plus. Increment in totality as far as transport networks are concerned at all levels. Air transport, water transport, land transport, underground transport. Here cable cars, aircrafts and plus the high capacity shipping hither and yon, railway lines and train of new modern transport networkings to all localities of the whole world, basing here in USA too. Africa, the United States of Africa, is international communication levels to be the order of the day for human beings. Security levels, security general concern to be the order of the day, and securities as far as investments are concerned. Promoting agriculture, cultivation and rearing of animals, promoting hard and soft industries, removing internal territorial borders inside Africa. This shall and must be the order of the day. Total removal of these African constant wars of all types out of Africa, and African is the old and young ones. The total rise of Africa into USA to formation and stabilize the whole continental bloc for constant and permanent peace and stability. Religious education promotions, beautifying African capital, Rwanda. Rwanda must be the capital city of Africa. RUDA's major agenda. Promoting general diplomatic ties globally, creating the strongest security monitoring internet satellites. This is RUDA president, the professor of all the world professors, Mr. Barafinda, Seki-Fred, wishing you all the best all over the world. Wishing you peace, total peace, never into the peace, all the pieces. I wish you the total peace, never the pieces.